Happy Monday. Oh, that was very sing-songy. Monday. Well, that was my point. Oh, right. I'm just getting done with episode 4, and you know what? I'm just gonna let go of the fact that it's late, okay? And I'm not going to hold on to that. I'm going to let it go, breathe, and I will do better. Like right now. You see, I'm on time tonight. This video right now that you're watching is brought to you by, well, I do have a sponsor, but it's brought to you by me. But this video is sponsored by Tree. Thank you so much for the collaboration. This is a thumbnail for the video. It always looks so nice big, but then in reality, this is how you see him. I don't think people live in this apartment because there's constantly a bunch of construction and like, so unless they're builders and they work from home, I don't think I have neighbors on this side and they're like doing a whole remodel. Yeah! Congratulations! It feels so good. I'm calling because I have an appointment on the 21st and my mom does too. All right, good to go. Let's add it in. Family dental trip. Woo. Wow. Yeah. 我刚刚打了电话，那个牙医可以见证证。I'm pretty busy this month with collaborations because December is a good month for that, marketing-wise, and I spend my mornings writing a script, and it takes surprisingly long. The time just flies by. But I got my girl to keep me company. Yeah, good girl. They will love and use so much, starting with the zip scratch post. Oh my goodness. Where the hell is my belt? Prairie, have you seen my belt? Of course I did this to myself. Okay, well, I literally don't know where it went, so I'm just gonna go because it's more important that I go. I actually ended up finding it. It was right on the cat couch underneath my clothes. On my way home, stopping by everybody's favorite place in town, Times Square. Not. But no, I'm just actually going to the fabric store. This place has been open for 20 years, and 2 years ago they expanded, but I've never visited this place. I've only gone to fabric stores, and the variety is crazy. It makes me want to make so many things, but I am here for something very specific, and I've found it, which is a little bit of white faux fur. Oh my gosh, if only I came here when I was taking my weaving class at RISD, and we wanted to find really interesting materials to weave with. Ho 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 ho, Susan. What a day. I went to run errands and then stopped by home, got my nails done at my local place. I'm a little bit difficult. I have a very specific vision and they didn't have the right pink I wanted, so I picked 2 shades, like a really hot pink and a pale one to layer. It brings me so much joy to see it not only matching on my pink things but also against like green surfaces or like yellow surfaces. It's so cute. I have not had manicures, or like I never really did nails for the past handful of years. In high school, I had acrylics. My attitude was, you know, go hard or go home, so what is the point of polishing short nails? And I keep them short because I do martial arts and I get my hands messy during art and I don't want any shit under my nails. I started a series of short nail looks that I'm really embracing now, and I go... Dumplings are cooling. So to my original point, after I did my nails, I walked to the grocery store, and I regularly go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, and it's still pretty pricey in the city, but I almost never legit buy groceries down the street because it's really expensive. In the past, I've, you know, would make the journey to Chinatown to have more affordable groceries, but tonight, for convenience, I thought it's still cheaper than eating out, which I've been doing too much, and I spent like $100 on 3 bags of groceries. And I'm pretty excited though to have all of these ingredients, and I look forward to making them in the coming week. Like pasta, I haven't had good old pasta in a while. This was 10% of the bill, okay? It was $12 or $11. So I've been holding out to try to go to a nice cafe, like a New York brand cafe, for the thrill of it, and I just haven't been able to get my ass somewhere before it closes. Twice I've tried to go to either Grumpy or Partners and I didn't make it in time. And I just really miss coffee in the morning now. I've been doing tea for a month and hot water, and I've always seen this around, okay? Especially in the Tumblr days, I remember seeing really photogenic close-ups of Illy, to the point where I thought for a good year or two that Illy was a hypebeast brand like Supreme, because if you just look at the logo, it kind of looks like it. I never saw the text really, and no, now I realize it is espresso. So I'm gonna enjoy this tomorrow morning. And I've just started the reboot of Sex and the City, which is called Just Like That, I believe. I'm on episode 2.
Did they pressure you to buy all that collision insurance with those two?
I finished The Memory Police, and I'm on the 4th chapter of White Ivy. Before we move on, a quick message from today's sponsor, which is Ten Tree. They're a B Corp certified brand that makes sustainable lifestyle apparel, and 10 trees are planted for every item sold. The clothes are not only manufactured ethically, the materials used are also low impact and traceable. They have stuff for the whole family, even a kids collection, and right now there's a holiday gift guide for you to check out. It is the place to shop Planet First gifts that give back. I also have a discount code for you, Piper15, use that at checkout. Thank you so much, Ten Tree, for working with me. Oh, I'm being stared at because it's dinner time. Oh, last one. I am on my way to Public Records, which is a vegan restaurant that my friend Elaine picked out, and I'm gonna catch up with her for dinner. Bambi, you look so cute right now. So cute in that pose. So cute from this angle. What a perch, sir. What a perch. First time trying this snack. It's so small. I feel like it's either for kids or it's a snack. I feel like I usually would be wary, but it was $1.30-something. Would make a nice midnight snack. Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect of $1.30-something. It's like very bland, but the noodles texture is good. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of bouillon to it myself. I hope that's fine. I had an interesting day today. A lot of back and forth emailing and admin work with brands and the agencies, and then I rushed out to go to class. I didn't film it because I'm still kind of shy and I don't want to ask the instructor if I could vlog during class. I feel like that would make everyone uncomfortable. So then I only ever do locker room shots, which gets really boring and it's very brief. So yep, I went to class and then I went to studio and then I had dinner with Lane, and then I came home and here I am. And tomorrow I am prepared to wake up and edit this vlog. But yeah, it is only midnight right now. I've been going to bed way later, like 2 something recently, and I want to correct that. So at least I know that when I'm back in California, it's 3 hours behind. So technically 2 a.m. it's like 11 and I'll go to bed at 11.